All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys my refrigerator to show you guys what I do as a sick, disabled person with severe pain, severe weakness, severe fatigue, and a body whose right side doesn't work very well. And I'll show you what I can do, and yet my caregiver couldn't do a thing. All right, so every weekend, I clean out the refrigerator, and that means that I take these out, I wipe the bottom, I take everything out of the shelves, I wipe that, I take everything from these shelves and I wipe that also, and I clean these out. My caregiver wasn't even able to help me put groceries away. Her idea of putting groceries away was getting the grocery bag and just shoving it in. So when you would open my refrigerator, it looked like total chaos. First, it looked like I had a ton of food, but I really didn't. It was just that my refrigerator is just filled with bags of groceries that were just thrown in. So let me show you also what I do. I do this every weekend. I pre-prep my meals, but I don't just pre-prep my meals. Like, I make things easy. So if anyone needs to help me, I could tell them where things are and they can just grab things. These are cranberries, these are dates. Now, normally I also label it, so there's no confusion about what's in here or no excuse. So my caregiver really had no excuse to not be able to help me. I don't know how she could not find anything. I pre-cut these. They were long stems. I cut these. I cut and de-seeded these. And I have them in containers like this because, like I said, I pre-make my meals. And there's things that I could use for multi-purposes. Like, for example, this is if I want to eat a chopped salad. And they're sliced this way if I want to make spring rolls, which I did yesterday. These are in this shape in case I either want to juice them or just have them like as a snack in a veggie tray. And these are to be stuffed if I wanted to make something like jalapeno poppers. So my caregiver, not one single time while employed, ever put groceries away. She never prepped. She never cut all this stuff. She didn't have to do any of this. The labels I also did myself, which I haven't done this time around because I've been immensely ill. All right, just bear with me. So I shaved carrots. This is, again, for spring rolls, which I made yesterday. These could also be used like in spring rolls or, like I said, a veggie tray. And these are sliced this way because I want to make Peruvian style ceviche, and the carrots are cut this way. So I can make multiple meals, and everything I need for it is already I just have to grab it and put it together. And I say I because she didn't cook either, and she couldn't put anything together. As a matter of fact, I cooked for us. I provided our meals, and she didn't provide anything but complaints. Cilantro, pre-washed. So, see, if if I needed help, like I paralyzed or I had seizures or I can't get up, someone doesn't have to be cutting and dicing and having to do a lot of work to help me. This is meats and cheese. And like I said, usually I have this labeled. I've just been too sick to do that extra step. Sliced turkey. This is feta cheese and goat cheese. And like I said, I usually put what's in here with the label. I just didn't do that this time around. I've been too sick to be able to do everything that I normally do. Bacon, and this is like this for the, like if I do the stuffed jalapenos, I cut them in half, and I don't wrap them with bacon. I put pork rinds and cream cheese, pork rinds, cheese, and bacon bits, and it is so yummy. But if I do decide that I do want to wrap them, I've also pre-cooked bacon that only needs to be heated up. Same thing if I like want bacon and eggs for breakfast, you know, this only has to be heated up. If I want to make a chef salad, but if I change my mind and just want the deviled egg, it's there. This is if I want to throw in meat into my salad. So there's nothing that someone has to really put a lot of work into to help me. And she didn't. She got paid to do very little to help me, but bitch, complain, and treat me like crap. I would say this is a dream job because, you know, you're supposed to take care of someone, but she's taking care of you. She's doing all this work and feeding you. And once a week, you get to do something fun. But I'm sick of people like that. I'm sick of people exploiting me. I'm sick of people treating me like crap. And so I'm going to expose the shit out of them. Someone does this to me again. I have proof of everything I do on my own, in spite of how hard it is for me. This isn't easy for me. I don't feel well. Have you ever had the flu, got hit by a bus, and feel like your body's being electrocuted, plus you're in severe pain that you can barely move? Like, you feel so nauseous that some days you don't eat. Like, would you like to have to do stuff like this when you feel that way? Because I don't. This isn't fun for me. When I was well, I actually enjoyed having the weekend to clean. Now it is so excruciating. It is hard to open my eyes. It's hard to get out of bed. Like, this stuff isn't easy, and I did it to not give my caregiver very much to be burdened about or to feel burned out. But really, I was doing all the work, and she was just reaping all the benefits. So here's mozzarella, here's the blend, and here cheese slices. So again, for salads, for grilled cheese sandwiches, for just having cheese with olives and dates and cured meats. So there's a bunch of different food options. And what else is in here is salami and prosciutto, cheese sticks, okay, I'll put this back correctly in just a second. I just want to finish this video. I also pre-made turkey, pre-made chicken. This is potato. It was supposed to say mashed potato, but it got wet and didn't rewrite it. These are noodles that I had pre-cooked when I made spring rolls yesterday, so they don't have to be made again. Now they just need to be warmed up. I have yogurt in there, cottage cheese in here, peaches in here. So like, no caregiver has to go through my pantry, get out the can opener, open the can of peaches, and then put it in a container. Like, it's already done. I've already done and taken all the work out of helping me. All you have to do is grab this shit and put it in a plate or a bowl and throw it at me. Like, how fucking hard is that, really? So if you're like treating me like shit for the very minimal help that I need and ask for, kindly, I might add, and feed you as well, you have no excuse to treat me like shit, except that you're a fucking shitty person. You're not even actually a person. You're a fucking monster, because who fucking takes advantage of a sick and disabled person? Like, goes to their home, you know, eats all their food up, gets tons of perks, like, because I've treated my caregivers well. This specific caregiver, I gave her a facial. I would order pizza for us, and we would watch movies. Every Wednesday, we tried to do something that was non-medical related, whether it was going to do art or going to some kind of art exhibit. Like, really, the bitch had nothing to complain about or any excuse or reason to treat me the way she would treat me and talk to me. So look, very easy. Sliced pickles, olives, relish. And, you know, her trying to force me to eat that rotten garlic, I feel now in retrospect was intentional and malicious, because she knows I have this. She knows I have garlic cloves, ginger paste, minced garlic. Like, this stuff is good and fresh. Like, and you know, one other thing that she would talk shit to me about is, oh, you're such a perfectionist, with me having things labeled. But look, with me having things labeled, the bitch still couldn't find where garlic was. She was trying to feed me that rotten garlic. So imagine if I didn't have things labeled for stupid ass people that don't know simple basic life skills. Like, this bitch thought she was the shit, and here she hadn't even graduated high school. She was a dropout and was trying to make me feel stupid, but here she couldn't even find anything. Or maybe it was just an excuse to not help me. Honestly, in all honesty, that's now what I think and believe, because she had no trouble for anything else. When it came down to helping me, she always had an excuse. Like, oh, I can't find it. Or, oh, I can't do it. Or, oh, I can't close it because the lid doesn't fit. Or, oh, I can't put that shelf back because it doesn't fit. Like, just flat out lies. Oops. Flat out lies to not have to do anything. Like, this is how simple it is. Like, you really... I don't know how someone could say they can't find anything. Like, you've really got to be blind or stupid. And I would never dare to talk to her like this or say something like this or even have this tone. But her disrespect and her treatment towards me was so foul that I am so livid. I'm super livid. So I'm talking this way to vent. And part of me wishes that I would have taken a different tone with her. Maybe a tone like this, so that way she would know to not fuck with me. But she did. She did. People take my meekness as weakness, and then they find out later when karma hits them in the face and drops them in their ass. Then they come crawling, apologizing to me. And, you know, I always say I forgive them. But honestly, I never let a person like that in my life ever again. Those people can actually eat shit and die, for all I care. So, like, I could ask for, let's say, a sandwich. There's the bread. If you don't fucking know where the mayonnaise is, you know, just freaking read the labels. Condiments. Oh, mayo. Okay, can I have some lettuce with it? Can't find the lettuce. Can't find the lettuce. Wow. Can't find the cheese. What? Like, seriously. I want people's thoughts on this.